Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. As always, I am Technomagus, and we are on day 6 of Breath of Fire 2 now. Still experimenting with the new streaming software, so if there are any problems, like if the volume's too high or too low, let me know. But anyway, picking up from where we left off, we are now in the memories of the tree, the town of his adulthood, I guess. So to the north of here is the town of childhood. But first, we need to go and talk to all the middle-aged guys and find out what his memories are about. So here we have blathering on about the Dragon Brood, who no longer are of this world for something. Alright. This guy is annoying, because the only way we can talk to him is if he steps in front of this doorway. And he doesn't really like to do that. So we try to, because we can't talk to him through the cage, and we can't go through the doorway. Come on, walk forward. No, of course you won't. Get over here. Come on. There we go. Sure. Alright. Basically, he's just telling us that the Dragon Brood are missing, but we need to talk to all of his memories to make sure that we get all the pieces of the story. Two more guys to talk to here in the item shop. Sure. Well, Ryu can turn into a dragon, so it has to count for something. And of course, the inn is an actual inn. It's just he just wants us to rest. So let's go north to the town of childhood. During the break over the weekend, I spent a little bit of time leveling up my character. So right now, Bosch is the lowest level at level 6. I also equipped him with the twin bow, which allows him to attack twice in a single round. Very useful. He'll actually be getting a better weapon in the dungeon here, upcoming. Alright, so now we are in the town of childhood. It's only supposed to be 2. Interesting. Alright, so this guy, who, as you can see by the dragons here, absolutely hates us, also has a name, which means he is somewhat important. Burroughs here is actually one of the potential citizens of Township. He sits in the 4th house, which conveniently is empty right now. So we were going to go ahead and let him join us in Township, which actually slightly improves his disposition towards us. He still hates us horribly, and how he's going to get out of the memory, don't worry about it. But, so, let's go ahead and talk to the kids. Oh, wow. Hey, we got a shop full of healing items. Let's see here. Let's grab a couple of panaceas, because they're going to be useful. And that's about it. And what are you going to say? Okay, so this is how we get out of the soul, or out of the tree. We don't need to leave right yet. We could to go back to Township and get infinite money, but that takes time, and I don't feel like wasting it. Okay. So we need to find the Tower of Memories in the lake to the west. Or around the lake. Alright, well, you were useful, kid. Alright, we've got everything we need to do here, so let's go around the lake to see if we can find the tower. Oh, let's get as far as the front, so we can talk to the tree here. What the heck? Well, does that mean that the town of old men is actually the tower? Alright, so let's go ahead and back to the free inn so we can heal up. And drop a save. Alright, well, let's go ahead and check out the first town again. Make sure and see what happens. And we are now in the Tower of Memory, which looks a lot like Grandpa's stomach. Yeah, as you can see, the game makes you a blind old man. You can't see in front of you, you can only see around you. Unfortunately, the game is smart enough to retarget Bo's second attack when he has, or when he kills the enemies first. That's it. Save. Use magic. That was an incredible waste of AP. You need to say yes to him, because if you don't, he's going to charge you 1,000 for doing it. Now, before we actually go up that ladder, we want to get these two chests here, which gives Bo his new weapon. The auto bow, better attack than the twin bow, and it attacks all enemies, not just the ones in front of him. Or not just double attack. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get better. Alright. And then he teleports us out. So now we have to go back inside and spend another 100 Jenny to get to the ladder. And also Dave's picked up some new spells over the break as well. Now, the problem with this place is, as you can see, there is very cramped quarters and a huge blind spot. Sure. Where are you going to take us? Great. You kind of just have to feel your way around. Oh, lovely. Magic, they hit for a lot. Boss is almost dead. Okay, good, they decided not to attack him. Oh, they don't have very much HP, though. Unfortunately, this place has a very high encounter rate. You know, considering I'm inside of a giant moon level, I really should not be surprised at nothing happened. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is a one-time dungeon, so you want to make sure that you get everything you possibly can inside of it. Because once you clear this dungeon, then you leave Gandharv's mine. Also, if you did not take the chance to obtain Burrows, then he's also lost forever as well. Okay, they are resistant to cold. I should use fire on them. Excessive amounts of fire. Yay, we picked up a useless item. Oh, well. So much for running away now. Not bad. I'm probably going to end up having to leave the tower just to restock on healing items. I really wish they would stop casting that spell. Alright, go around the maze. I need to pay attention to the walls as you're walking around so that when you actually get into the blind zone, you can see where you're going. guys have about 4 HP. And they give pretty darn terrible experience. Well, if I have to, I have Aspara and Deus to escape with. Now, really? Of course. At least it was a low-powered one and not the lightning. We're almost to the boss, however. Really? Alright, fine. Come on, really? No, boss dead. The game has decided that it does not want me to escape this fight. There we go. Actually, I'm kind of glad that they did die, so that way I can just use ammonias to get them all back up to full health without having to waste time with multiple items. Oh! Well, isn't that wonderful? Now we get to fight Freaky Plantyman Thing, which means it's time to bust out the dragons. I'm only going to have enough to do 2 dragon transforms. That's unfortunate. So what that action does is it randomly deletes 1 to 3 spells that the characters know, starting from the newest spells. It's not permanent, it's just for the duration of the battle, but he likes to use it. So, for example, So, Aspara can no longer use Drain or Leech power for the remainder of the fight, because he can't remember them. However, I am fine with him burning his actions on making me forget spells while I just punish him with dragons. Oh wow, that was pathetic. Alright, so Ryu is now used to attack. Let's see. Oh, he got really hurt by that. Apparently he's going to spend his entire time making me forget all my spells. Okay. And yes, the boss's name is Alzheimer, as in forgetting everything. Oh, now he's actually taking action. And he's dead. That was easy enough. Alright, so now... Now, of course, we have to make our way out of the densely populated enemy. Don't care. Way out. Really, game? Well, alright, fine. unfortunately, he still blinds you in this area. So he's referring to Breath of Fire 1. Alright, so we pretty much got just about all the information we need, so we're going to go ahead and exit out of the tower instead of having to climb all the way back down. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much everything. So let's go ahead and get back to the town of Middle Age so that we can heal up. Because we kind of desperately need healing right now. Alright, so let's go ahead back to the Town of Childhood so we can exit this place. Alright, so we're going to save here. I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, we will leave Gendar's mind. So, see you guys in a little bit.